Yeah, yeah. Tomoko and another Brazilian album. Oh, I had the copy of that. I had that. I had the this. I made it. I can't throw it in there neatly. Doesn't have a picture anyway. So what's the point? It's nice album. You have to get one of those cars that drive themselves. Chris, I decided, seeing as how you're driving and you're probably not listening, uh, you probably can't read anything. But I don't know how you listen to it. There's YouTube. Oh, I see. You got your phone on and YouTube. Chris, can you see the comments? Are you they're too small for you to see them, to read them? Somebody let me know when Tomoko chimes in. I want to ask about this record. Keep your eyes on the wheel and your hands on the road. And speak for themselves too, women. Yeah, he's checking in. And speak for themselves too, yes. Hello, Sonny and Al. I'm going to play another song by this album. I just love this whole concept that she's got going down there. Let me just see. Listen, I try a song. I haven't heard this one now. La muerte del angel, del ángel. Tomoko, no. That's your service. What happened? I don't want to play the next one. I want to stop now. Oh, that's in the record. Okay. Good. I was afraid it was going to just wander off into playing the next piece. I try not to do that. So how are we all tonight? We're going to see we're pretty good. Pretty good. It's UT's issue, not yours. On FB or whatever their name is, Meta. The minute a broadcast goes live, I get a notification. Yeah, it's called Meta. No, YouTube. That's Facebook. That's why I'm not even over there anymore. YouTube is still YouTube. It will stay that way. YouTube is not as not as much a troublemaker as hi Ned. For the pianist, Mary Jane Arbor, Ned. Hey now, hi Ned. Facebook has metabolism. Yeah, I don't like Facebook. Listen, give me a second. I don't want to lose this screen, so I have to set up a new screen, a new scene. I forgot to put just a scene with me in it, and that I can just with a lot of other stuff. So let's just call it home. And I'm going to open it, and I'll quickly put the video and the sound in. But for a minute, it'll be quiet. Just a second. There's the sound, and here comes the video. Oh no. Yes. FB meets Metamucil. Meta. Okay. You know what? Seeing as how we're in a wordy mood, let's go. It's time for the 10-word song. It's simply time for it. Let's not beat around the bush here. Time for the 10-word song. I'm going to do the first word, metabolism. And the second word, Metamucil. Meta is meta is better. That's one word. Asparagus, lifeboat treat. Asparagus. Lifeboat treat. Oh, good. A lifeboat treat. That would be. Landscape superior radicchio. Oh, I forget what radicchio is. Oh, I know what it is. RADDICCHIO. The words are pouring in. Session. Pickle. This song's making me laugh already, and I haven't even heard it. Cucumber. Did I get a cucumber? I don't think I did. Lesson. Thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you very much. My gracious, that's a lot of words. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's sufficient. I think that's enough words for now. I think that'll do it. Let me then lower them to something that I can see. Oh, meta is better. Asparagus, lifeboat treat. Oops. Radicchio. I think I sort of misspelled radicchio a little, not much. And I get left out superior. So, okay, I have to go back. Text. Number 2. The find it and then edit it. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can just go back on that backwards. Text. Get rid of that one. Treat. I mean, I'm sorry to be so slow. It doesn't work so. Radicchio. Radicchio. Now, where is that? I gotta find it. There it is. RADICCHIO. And superior. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I see 13 because meta is beta is also a word. All right. I'm going to leave them right there so I can see them when I step back to the base to perform this questionable magic. Meta is better. Somebody said his metabolism was a roaring. He never was boring. Meta is better. Metamucil. Meta is better. Don't take Metamucil, 'cause Meta is better. You could try a little asparagus, but Meta is better. It's time for a little landscape session. I'm confession. What do you do with your lawn? Well, you call me and I'll mow it for you. And in the back you will find some superior radicchio, because I'm such a good landscaper. What a pickle, what a pickle, sort of tickle, sort of tickle, do 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 do, bam bam boo 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 bam bam boo 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 ba do do da ba do da ba boo ba boo ba ba. I bought my wife a wife coat. I stored it there in the lifeboat. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Hoping she wouldn't see it until her birthday came by. Put my wife's coat in the lifeboat, but then the boat took off. I learned a lesson about a lifeboat. Where to hide your wife's coat. What would you like to eat, Gus? Some asparagus, good. It's a fickle pickle. Gotta make it tickle. My hands are getting number. Better get a cucumber and rub it all around. Rub it all around. It won't do any good. Better off as food. Meta is better. Meta is better than metabolism. Meta is better. Metamucil won't help your metabolism. Ooh, did do 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 did do do. My favorite was Randy Wesson. He gave me a lesson, just the way he writes. Do 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 da da do do da da. Got in a fight and got a hand scrape. Wanted just a little landscape. It was a grand escape. Makes no sense, makes no sense. Ooh, I find myself in a pickle. I met a muse, mad is better. Mad is better. Mad is better. Although some asparagus always helps. Got to beat your feet on the Mississippi, such a treat. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What a dance do they do? Lordy, I'm a-telling you. They don't need no, they keep time by clapping a hand. It's treat, beat, it's a treat. Yeah. They don't need no band. They keep time by clapping their hand. They don't need no band. Oh, Mississippi Mud. I got to get the whole lyric of that. Although it's probably very racist. What a dance do they do? Lord Hamilton. They don't need no band. They keep time by clapping their hand. Treat beach feet on the Mississippi Mud. Tell my Uncle Judd. All those songs are so full of racism, you can't do them anymore. Because you can't. You know who? That was David Gore. It was very acceptable, 100 years ago. But now people have wised up. People say, no. They've had enough. And can you blame them? So, I'm serious. So we won't be doing any of those songs like that. But my Uncle Bill lives up on a still. Hillbilly songs you can do. I gotta still learn that song. That song cracks me up. They call it that good old Mountain Dew. And then what refuses is few. And you fill up my jug. I'll bring out my mug. Please fill up my jug or something like that. With that good old Mountain Dew. Well, I said my homework. I never complete my homework from this show. I always say I'm going to do it, and then I don't do it. Still, Anne Hampton Callaway's the king, the queen. She's the king and the queen of making up songs with words from the audience. Boy, she just takes 6 or 7 words and creates the most appropriate song about where she is or what's going on. She's amazing. Inning, 10-inning song. Word song, extraordinary. Wow, Mary Jane. Oh, thank you. 13 is a new dozen. Oh, you guys. I did a rehearsal today. Well, I think that we've got the point of these words. I think I can just did a rehearsal day with a lovely guy named Chris Denny, piano player, plays a lot of singers all over the place. Karen Mason is one of his people he works with. And we're working with a woman named Linda Kahn, who is, I don't know if she's ever performed. She must have performed. She's a very good singer. And they wrote a medley that I'm going to sing with Linda. And I practiced it in my head, practiced it. And I got it all wrong. Not in performance, but in the rehearsal today. So, why don't you sleep so sound? The revenuers are coming to burn your old still house down. Wake up, darling Corey. Why do you sleep so sound? The revenuers are coming to turn your still house down. Thank you. Now, Bill, now you're talking. Now that's a fine song. Can I copy that? Is there any way to copy that? No, I can't. What's it say? Save, reload, back, print. I'm going to print it. This so happens if I print it. Loading preview. I just want to see what's happening. Oh, I can print the whole. I can print the whole thing. Wonder how much I can print. No, that's funny. There's a little deal in here. I can print. I can print the whole page. Can I save the whole page? Let me see if I can save it. Save. Oh, save as. Well, I'm going to experiment with that. I never saw that one before. Sorry to leave you so. I just found out there's a lot of little doodads you can do with the print thing over here. Anyway, what I was saying was, wake up, darling Corey. Why do you sleep so sound? Oh boy. Well, Pete Seeger, darling Corey. Hold it. Pete Seeger, darling Corey. Let me see if I can find that. Pete Seeger, darling Corey. I want to hear that. It's not two E's, it's one E in Seeger. Or is it two? No, it's two E's. Darling Corey, Pete Seeger, right there. Let's see if I can just hold it now for a second. Let me just make a new playlist. Pete Seeger, PeteSeeger. Boom. Done. And now let's go back and see if we can get Darling Corey. Pete Seeger, Darling Corey. See if I can put that into my add to playlist. Pete Seeger, and let's see if it actually ends up in there.
Wake up, darling Corey. What makes you sleep so sound? Them revenue officers are coming, gonna tear your still house down. Wake up, darling Corey. Quit hanging around my bed. Bad liquor's ruined my body. Pretty women gone to my head. Oh yes, my darling. I'll do the best I can, but I'll never give my pleasure to another gambling man. Well, the first time I seen darling Corey, she was sitting by the banks of the sea. She had a 45 strapped around her bosom, had a banjo on her knee. And the last time I seen darling Corey, she had a dram glass in her hand. She was drinking down her troubles with a no-good gambling man. Dig a hole in the meadow. Dig a hole in the cold, cold ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. Gonna lay darling Corey down.
Yeah. All right. That's great. That's really great. Look at that. And I just downloaded the whole Essential Pete Seeger, so look out now, folks. We're going to be getting some Pete Seeger in this. Anybody else I should get, you let me know. Wow, that's good. Gee, that was so exciting. I hate to get back to what I was going to do. Maybe I won't bother. Last train to Nuremberg. Ooh, that's some deep stuff. Waist deep in the big muddy, draft dodger rag. Pretty boy Floyd. Where have all the flowers gone? The bells have rung. Turn, turn, turn. Oh yeah, I used to do turn, turn, turn with. I recorded that with Maureen McGovern. Let me just, while I'm here now, I gotta take one look. Turn, 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 Maureen. Turn, turn, turn. MAUREENMCGOEERN. Turn over there. God. Yeah, listen to this. Listen to this.
To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time to love, a time to hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven.
Beautiful.
And a time to every purpose under heaven.
I'm very proud to say I made that record with Maureen. I played on it. I didn't make it. Now, just a second. Hang in there for a second.
Everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap, a time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time of love, a time of hate, a time of peace. I swear it's not too late to everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time to every purpose under heaven. To everything, turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, 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 and a time for every purpose under heaven.
Gee. That's what I didn't get about folk music. There didn't seem to be any need for even bars anywhere. Just people sort of just did what they did, and it came out any old way they wanted to. They got the message across, and the bar length was not of particular importance compared to the message. And I must say, just listening to Pete Seeger tonight moves me more than most folk music ever has. I don't know why. Maybe I'm growing up. Maybe I'm getting to appreciate. But Maureen's Governor is quite beautiful. Jeff Harris is the piano player on Maureen's album. I was the bass player, and I think that was about it. I don't think she had anybody else on it. I didn't do all the tracks. I did some of them, maybe 6 or 7. I think there's a lot of solo tracks in there. But it was a very interesting album from Maureen because she's a very spiritual journey for her. And I should call her up and see how she's doing. I think I will. Just to see how what she's up to these days. Because it's getting a little late for me to start worrying about singing that song. Just pick yourself up. I'm not in the mood for pick yourself up. Just not the proper time for it. Do I have a song that would fit into? Yeah, I do. Do I want to sing it? Do I want to play it? I know I will do. I'll play this one. I know what to play. I'll show you. Keep putting what across on me. What was it called? It was called Joy. It was called
Big storm is brewing, the winds are Jamaican, palm trees are bending, soon they'll be breaking, the waters are rising, big wind is blowing. Mama, don't you think we ought to be going? Life on the coast, 50 kilos from Cuba. I'll walk away from my sailboat, my scuba. The storm and your fury are hopelessly blowing. Mama, don't you think we ought to be going? Yes, Mama, Daddy is evil. He got the mind and the spine of a weevil. No, Mama, Mama, he did not give me a clue. Mama, what's come over you? Come over you.
I think we all get the idea. Nice to think you have something that might match the mood of these guys. In a way it does, you know, just with a little stretch. I have a couple of songs that are on all the albums. I guess I could find about 5 or 6 songs that were recorded that are. Oops, Arco solo. Never talked during that Arco solo. Play it, baby.
Yes, mama, daddy's evil. He's got the mind and the spine of a weasel. No, mama, he did not give me a clue. Mama, what's come over you? Come over you. The breakers are broken, the jetty's near gone. Starfish are wandering all over the lawn. The storm and your fury are hopelessly blowing. Mama, don't you think we ought to be? Mama, don't you think we ought to be? Mama, don't you think we ought to be going? Ought to be going. Ought to be going.
Yeah, dudes. Nice playing. You see, sometimes it's just worthwhile to write that stuff down and do it. And don't worry about it. Yep, it is. It is. It's a very deep song, Bill. As a matter of fact. You're right. It was true to life all the way. Anyway, Mama, what's come over you? Anyway, listen, it's now 7:46. All is well on West End Avenue. And tomorrow I have to be late because I've got to pick up the lad from soccer. And that is my priority, is to make sure Vaughn gets home from soccer. So I've got to go pick him up at 7. I'll probably be a little late. But if you want, I'll get on 8:30 or so, 8:15 for a little while if we want. But I will be in tomorrow night. Wednesday will be, what's Wednesday? Wednesday should be good. The rest of the week should be very good. So I look forward to it. You know, I learned so much from doing all this. Yes, we're all going to vote tomorrow. And we're all going to vote for Kurosliwa. I guess not. Okay, maybe not. Vote for whomever you please. I still totally revere the right to vote for whomever you really want. And that's the most important thing. Watching Pete Seeger play banjo, he was quite good. I really missed out on Pete Seeger when I was a kid. That was when I was 16, turned into a jazzer and playing and drinking and playing Dixieland and carrying on. I don't want to hear no real stuff about turn. It took me 50 years at least 40 years to catch on to that. But eventually I did, like tonight. All right, you guys, soccer grandpa, that's me. That's me. Both my sons, I had them both out at Randall's Island on, was it Sunday? Both had a game out there, so I went from one to the other. It was great. I love being with those boys. The guys, they all work so hard. 13, they're 12, 13, and they just put everything into it. They work their little asses off to play that game. Whoa! You should see how they hustle and move and struggle for their teammates. It's quite beautiful. But only for Rockland County candidates. Thank you, guys. We're gonna get back. I'll leave with Pete Seeger. Why not? Why? Although maybe I better not. I may get a warning from YouTube about that. I will go to something a little bit. I know Maureen McGovern's not going to her drop. They're not going to mind with that. So I'm going to go to Maureen McGovern. We'll close on that, and I will bid you all a fond farewell. Let me see. Put a little text in there. Got to get a text in here. That's not the one. That's not the one. That's not it. That's not it. Let's see what this is. No. Where's the text that says, oh, I know. I just give me the dates. When I go back through it, I can know when the date was. I think it's the first one here. Add existing. Excuse me for a second. Pardon me for a minute. So when I look at it later, I can tell what he was doing when. Where's Pete? What happened to Pete? There he is. Gotta have Pete. All right. Here's Maureen, and I will speak to you all. I'll see you tomorrow late. Bye-bye.
When I am down and oh, my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burdened be, that I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly. But when you come and I am filled with wonder, sometimes I think I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
You raise me up.
I'm very good. I think about you about once a month, wondering how you were handling all this stuff. And then tonight it was, I ended up playing, I forget the name of the album, the spiritual album, I forget, Raise Me Up. And I have a, what do you call it, live stream that I've been doing since this pandemic started. Just started doing it. And every night, like 7 o'clock, when I wasn't working, I'd get on and tonight I played some stuff. I played Pete Seeger doing Turn, 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 and you doing Turn, Turn, Turn. Then it sounded so beautiful. I just kept playing the record for the rest of the show. And we have a lot of very good listeners, and a lot of musicians around the world, and people who just drop in. Bill Crow is always there. I guess you know Bill Crow, the bass player. Maybe you don't. He used to play for Jerry Mulligan. He's 94 and is
To
lucid
everything
as he could be, and a wonderful guy. A lot of
turn,
lovely people tune in, so we had a lot of fun. We were always trying to
There
get around.
is a season,
Telling us, don't play that
turn, turn,
So you can't do that. So I try to find records that I think are not
and
so
a time
guarded.
to every
Obviously
purpose
guarded. We
under
don't make it but
heaven.
it's it's been
A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap,
every
a
night.
time to kill, a time to heal, a time to
It's getting
love.
lousy now because there's so many people
A
dropped in.
time
But it's fun. You'll enjoy the conversation because they're good, solid people. And
to
we have a lot
everything
of fun.
turn,
Anyway, I just think about you. Let's hope
turn.
that,
There is a season, turn,
6 years.
turn,
Appreciate it.
turn.
And this one is this sounds
And
so
a
fun.
time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn,
Jesus.
a time to cast away stones, a time to gather
We get out of it and want to for the money. So I work so little during the pandemic that I have to working hard to catch up. And
to everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn,
And
turn,
Mike was. That's slowly sinking
and
in.
a time to every
I wake up and
purpose
can't believe it.
under heaven.
What do you mean?
A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace, a time you may embrace, a time to
my kids are oh, one's 50 and the other's
To
approaching 50.
everything turn.
Yes, that's how my wonderful kids are. They're doing great. Carolyn's out stealing them.
There is a season
She's been there for
turn,
20 years, 22
turn,
years.
turn,
She and Michael both have been stalwarts for that band.
and a
It's very
time
good.
to every purpose
If you ever want
under
to sing background, then let me know.
a time to gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time to love, a time to hate, a time for peace.
How's this work?
I swear it's not too late.
I mean, the women get featured so much, it's like, and guests are always popping in.
To everything
Anyway.
turn, turn, turn. There is a season turn, turn, turn.
Place.
And a time to every purpose under heaven. And a time to every purpose under heaven.
Morning, what? Is this health? Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, this stuff, you don't have to tell me. I don't need to know.
In the beginning, his
I
life
see.
became form. The oceans heaved, the mountains were cleaved, the firmament
cancer?
stormed. At the center of being, immensely small,
Like me, enormously, I'm
was
sure.
the master of now. Don't ask me how, the love of it all. And the seasons were many, creation was new. And there on a tree, deceptively free, a forbidden fruit. Upon leaving the garden, after the fall, one thing was
Wow.
clear, we chose not to hear the love of it all. But for the love of it all, I would go anywhere, to the ends of the earth. Oh, what is it worth if love would be there? Walking the thin line between fear and the calm.
Well, I don't think I was
One
serious.
learns to bend and finally depend on the love of it all.
Are you still there? Did I lose you? Oh, good. Time to get up.
Irresistible targets, I heard someone say. They were speaking of angels who are so courageous, day after day, gunned down on a highway. As we often
I sure
recall, I hear a scream, I have a dream, the love of it all. Still the world is in labor, she groans in travail. She cries with the eagle, the dolphin, she sighs in the song of the whale. While the heart of her people
Yeah, well,
prays at the wall. A spirit inside is preparing a bride for the love of it all.
well,
For the love of it all. Like the stars and the sun,
Good.
We are hearts on the rise, separate eyes with the vision of one. No valley too deep, no mountain too tall. We can turn back the night with merely the light from the love of it all. And so
Well, you
we
see,
are
then you're never forgetting that
marching
you knew who I was right
to
away.
give
You got that right away.
peace a chance.
Rest-
Brother and sister
I
as
do
one
understand. I'm
in
not
this
even-
mystery
I-
dance. Long ago on a hilltop, where now the curious crawl.
But I had a lot.
A man on a cross paid the ultimate cost for the love of it all. For the love of it all.
Pick yourself up. And I can't.
We are gathered by grace.
It's so
We have followed our hearts to take up our parts in this time and place. Hands for the harvest. Here the century is cold. It is still not too late to come celebrate the love of it all. Ili eli la mano shabatani for the love of it all.
Another 10 years. But I feel it slow.
The love of it all.
A little less every month. Little busyness and work and stuff like that. But what the hell? What the hell? Anyway, listen, we sure as hell are, and let's really, I really would like you to try. That would be so great. I mean, if I could help you in any way in that pursuit, let me know. I mean, really, I would love to help you if I could, because it'd be such fun to do it. I mean, you could make a killer, probably the best way
Make
to kill
me an instrument of your peace.
Yes, I love you too, Maureen.
Where there is hate,
Yes, I mean, I just want to hear you sing some more,
let
and I
me
think you really get something to say, even more than
where
you've ever had.
there is
So, it would be great to
injury,
hear it expressed, because you sure as hell can sing.
where there
You
is
are perfect to do it right up to the
doubt,
last minute.
faith,
Yeah, I got to work for her right up to the very end. I was doing like for 10 years.
where there
And
is
she was just
despair.
something. She was something. Yeah, she could sing, and you're every bit of that, and in your own way.
Where there is darkness,
I mean,
light.
don't.
Where there is sadness, joy. Oh, grant that I not sing so much
All right, sweetheart, listen.
so
Yes, please.
as to console,
Think.
to be understood, as to understand, to be loved,
No.
as to love.
So much about
For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. And it is in
Where do you live?
mine that we are born to
I'm sure it is.
return.
I mean, they don't make them unbearable. You can afford them. Good. Yes. Excellent. All right, Maureen, I love you, sweetheart. You're my fave. And please take care of yourself. I mean, you know, all right. We'll try to stay in touch. All right, love you. Maureen.
Well, I know that there will be a day the Lord will have me fly away, right with chisel when I'm gone.